This is a stat we throw out there all the time. The city of Meridian is the second largest city in the state of Idaho, second only to Boise. Okay, so Boise may be twice the size by population, but when it comes to emergency services like fire stations, Boise has 3 times as many as Meridian, 18 to 6. Well, that's about to change. Thanks to a kind of controversial city council approval from August of last year, Meridian is building 2 new fire stations. Controversial because while the city council approved 1 new station, it took a tie-breaking vote by the mayor to approve the second. Those opposed felt like 1 in Northwest Meridian was needed, but a second in South Meridian, well, that kind of felt rushed. But with such a dramatic increase in population the last couple of years, coupled with a dramatic decrease in response times, well, there's no question Meridian needs more fire stations. So here we are. A fire station is one thing, but firefighters to fill it, that's another matter. Meridian is hoping to lean into the phrase made famous by the late 80s baseball movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. They need 9 firefighters minimum to staff a station. And to be ready for that fall 2023 move-in date, how is Meridian Fire ramping up their hiring process now? Here's Andrew Bartline.
Writing charts, doing everything else is.
Provided a classroom setting, Meridian Fire is training new recruits. But the newest additions are far from green.
Everyone from my group is coming as lateral with previous experience.
Experience at other fire departments. It includes Jens Tapio.
Blessed to be here.
He comes from Southwest Washington, trading the Evergreen State for the high desert.
For my wife and I, we had traveled through the area a lot through the past few years, and just doing outdoor activities and seeing what this area had to offer. We really were intrigued by the area and the community. It was a easy but tough decision to make at the same time, yeah.
And the timing was everything. Meridian Fire opens 2 new fire stations in fall of 2023. The department aims to hire 30 new firefighters to keep pace with growth. That expands their department by 40%.
With that comes a lot of training, a lot of developing, and so it's an exciting time to be a part of, but there's a lot of work that comes with it as well.
That work includes hiring the right recruits. Where most industries face a labor shortage, Meridian Fire holds a wait list.
Firefighting in general is a pretty selective position. We'll get hundreds of applicants for entry-level positions, just for a couple positions.
But the groundwork for Meridian's expansion is led by 9 lateral recruits. That means they came from another department and they bring a set of advantages.
Just off the top of my head, in this academy, we've got Arizona, California, Washington represented. We do have Idaho represented. So it's a wide berth of people from across the western part of the country. It's kind of rare to have this many laterals wanting to come to one department. So again, it speaks to what we're doing here and what we got going on in the valley, that people want a part of it, to be a part of it.
A typical entry-level recruit goes through a 16-week academy. Lateral recruits are faster because they don't need to learn how to be a firefighter. They just need a 5-week training course to learn department-specific operations.
How they pull their hose, how they throw their ladders, and learning, as well, the city and how they operate.
But Meridian Fire still has their eye on rookies.
And we're currently recruiting for that because they bring a newness to the role and youth to the position. So I think it's going to be a good balance of both for us as we look to fulfill these 30 positions.
Just 3 days into the Lateral Academy, the first batch has Meridian Fire nearly 1/3 of the way there.
I think we are coming in at a very unique time in this department. The city is going through a lot of growth. The department's growing by 1/3, and so being able to come in at this time and kind of be part of a pivotal or historic moment for this department is really cool.
In total, Meridian Fire is looking to fill 35 total positions. Now, 5 of those roles are administrative and executive positions. Division Chief of Training Jordan Reese says there's not a massive hurry to pull in all of these recruits all at once. Brian, Meridian has a couple months to sort this out, or almost a full year, I should say, till next fall. So they say it's a better practice to slowly integrate them in over time rather than just getting a ton of people at once. And they feel pretty comfortable about their timeline to move in next fall, get those 30 positions filled.
And they had that luxury. And we were talking about this earlier. Like, there never seems to be a shortage of people wanting to be a firefighter. I mean, even growing up, being a firefighter was kind of a cool thing. But Boise, Meridian, it seems like there's a list, as you said.
There quite literally is a wait list for Meridian Fire.
That's amazing, and it's quite different than what we're seeing throughout the Treasure Valley when it comes to other positions, even in other services like police and stuff.
Yep.
So, all right, thank you very much, Andrew.